Right now, I'm working at Citi as a part of the QIS trading team. I manage the global credit book and the EMEA multi-asset book. I would definitely give emlyon a lot of credit for giving me the platform to where I am today. My final year of engineering, I was like, no, I'm not going to take a software job. Like, I want to be a banker. This is where I want to be. Prepared for my GMAT and got my admission into emlyon. The biggest contributor to where I am today is because I really pushed myself out of my comfort zone. So emlyon is like the IIMs of India, right? Like all the French students, all the European students who are like, like the creme de la creme of all over the place. Within emlyon, I got the capability to actually sit on a table with 10 different people from like 7 different countries, 4 different continents. And I don't think if I went to UK or US or Australia, I would have had that opportunity. You have a lot of diversity in the students who join French business schools. Whatever challenges came my way after emlyon, everything felt very easy. You need like a business school which has a name, a strong alumni base and foundation. So for me, emlyon that way is really like helped me a lot. My first week was a bit difficult because French breakfast is sweet. I was used to aloo parathas in the morning. It took me quite a bit of an effort to get used to and to imbibe myself into the French culture. But it was all worth it in the end. I can't even begin to imagine now, like, where would I have been if I would not have chosen France if I would have gone to Australia. I can't even imagine, like, probably what would have happened. So I'm very happy that, I went against my parents' choices and said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to take up the Australian university, but I want to go to emlyon. And I had an option to choose between ESCP and emlyon. But at my core motive to go to France was to basically, understand the French culture, to learn something outside what India offered me growing up. Lyon is the gastronomical capital of France. The food and the cultural experience that I got there, if I would have chosen ESCP, I probably wouldn't have gotten that. And I think it's the way to deal with different cultures and with different people is what emlyon taught me when I was there. Like when I look back my 3 years at emlyon, I got to live in 3 different countries because of my internships. You have to become more tolerant to new experiences. But eventually, like when you come out of that, like your personality is very different. Like you're able to think from different perspectives. Like it really depends how you plan your path. And the MIM program, the one that I did, gave me the flexibility to choose what I wanted to do. So I mean, like switching from engineering to management academically is not hard. If you already know where you want to be, you've won half the battle. If you don't know where you want to be, that is what you need to figure out and then choose the appropriate courses. My first internship was at Allianz Global Investors. My second internship in HSBC Paris, and I was the only non-French speaking assistant trader on the entire trading floor in HSBC Paris. You have to understand that for a trading role, you have to stand out. Your grades have to stand out. You have to show that you are better than a European or a non-European person coming from these other competing and equally prestigious universities. You always have to keep evolving and growing, and like your skill set and your experience